Hey everyone, this is Gus. Welcome to another chapter of Drawing with Gus. Well, this is Gus. I'm a professional illustrator, and this is my channel, Drawing with Gus. It's actually concept art from zero to hero. What we are doing right now is very simple. We are trying to do a challenge. A challenge is trying to do in 1 or 1.5 hours a concept art. Probably not the super refined concept art that probably many of you are used to, but it's going to be something pretty specific. And I will be using something that has been challenging for me. And as many of you recall the last sessions, I was using at the beginning a watercolor. But the watercolor brushes that Click Studio Paint has right now in the version 3. But let me tell you, I didn't like them so much. Why? Because they are a little messy. But since now I know what I didn't know before, I will try to do them in a better way. So, we'll start, shall we? And before we start, let me remind you, this is Gus. I'm a professional illustrator, and you can help me out to grow up this channel. Well, the best form is super simple. Click and subscribe. How can you click and subscribe? Go to this YouTube channel and click and subscribe. That's it. Every time that you click and subscribe, you will be helping out this channel go to the main goal to try to get 1K followers. So I will start monetizing this channel, which I hope to do it one day. Okay. The other thing is, I've been using Click Studio Paint all this time, so you have a pretty special taste of what Click Studio Paint can do and what cannot. I'm not using like this super kind of a techie, like a blending modes, that kind of stuff. I'm just using what we artists are trained to do. I mean, traditional ones. Digital artists, we are trained to do a bunch of stuff. Very complicated sometimes, and sometimes a little, unnecessary, probably. But let me tell you, I've been trained for doing that too. But I'm used to using brushes, blending, and sometimes, not all the time, some techniques like, what is this, Griselle? Well, Griselle actually was born for, believe it or not, for oil painting. Yeah, Griselle was born from oil painting. Actually, when you're starting oil painting, you're starting grays. Yeah, very kind of a grayish or even blackish kind of very gray with a lot of oil. I mean, linseed oil plus turpentine. And you just start making like a tonal version of that thing. Like the guys today doing in black and white, they're changing to color using the color management in Photoshop or in Control V also in a Click Studio Paint. Yeah, at that time, that was pretty normal. So you don't start, doing the blacks and then doing and right now the digital kind of painting that I've been doing is pretty much reflecting that style. Let's think about it. First one is a sketch. Yeah, that's how you start doing sketching oil or acrylics. In acrylics, you start doing a little in the lighter side, so you can, probably put the shadows or the shades for the last minute. But in oil, you start with the shadows, with the defining characters, with the shades, and then you just start doing the lights. That is probably at the end, and then the refined stages. Well, the difference between traditional and digital is that you have as many. One of them is you have Control C. That doesn't exist in acrylic or oil painting or even watercolors. There's no such thing as Control C. Second, you work in layers. So you don't like that layer, you can just erase it and make a new one. That also doesn't work in the real life. I mean, you don't work in layers. There is no like a layers of this kind of like a film, one on top of each other, like the CNYK printing films for the offset printing in the past. When you, oh, nostalgia. Those great times when I was working in advertising agencies with my, I was the copywriter, creative copywriter, and my best friend was the, what is this, the art director. So we were just, I was checking the grammar, and it's the idea, the main idea is the one I want to communicate. And he was checking about colors in YK. There's too much cyan, too much magenta, too much black or less black, etc., etc., etc. Well, actually, that only works for offset printing. Big Heidelberg, by the way. That is the name of the printers. If you don't know that, you have to ask your university to make you a refund, because the best printers in the world are Heidelberg. They are not digital. Sorry. Probably they use digital, but only in the programs and the system. The rest is still offset. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, you can work in layers in digital. You cannot work in layers in traditional, unless you are calling layers that put one layer on another layer on top of painting, trying to do the effects of getting the lights to work properly. Well, that is not even the case sometimes. Well, the other thing that you have in digital that you don't have in the other is the blending modes, the lighting effects. Just putting a light, trying to get this kind of things. If you want to also rollers, yeah, you can use rollers with oil painting. Yeah, if you are working this way in like a setup of a table, but if you are working in an easel, it's so uncivil. Try to use the a ruler up there. So it's not something that you work so much. But there are so many things that the real art, I call it real art because it's real. I mean, it's something that you can just touch. You can touch the texture. You can, the paint can just stain your clothes. In digital, no, they don't stain anything. No. Oh, stay out of that tablet because it's gonna, mess up your clothes, your fine shirt. No, that will never happen in digital. That will happen in traditional with anything from inks to watercolors to oils to intaglios to whatever the problem. Even for the traditional kind of lithographic, I guess it's lithographic kind of printing. Well, this is a little ball, a little ride in the park for you to know what else is outside instead of digital designing and digital painting. There's a huge world. I will devoting many. Oh, by the way, let me tell you, I will devote some kind of not programs, transmission, not even transmission, videos. I'm gonna produce some videos, me doing like regular kind of stuff. I don't do oils, but because I used to be asthmatic, had no asthma anymore. Thanks God. I had no asthma. Thank you, Hashem. I don't have asthma anymore, but I used to. And let me tell you, the oils, not a good idea, because turpentine, linseed oil, they tend to, if you are in a very close space, they tend to get fun, to let fumes out of them. So it's not good for your lungs unless you are in a very well, in a big space, very well ventilated. But if you're using acrylics, if you're using, the other methods, even the methods with the eggs, what's this called? I don't remember. Well, that method, Even those, even the one, the batik, which is with the with the crayons that are, like a melt, so you can just use it as they were like a painted. Even though with that method, with the wax, they don't have so much fumes as regular oil colors. So you very well need a pretty well ventilated place if you want to, no, they're not about 65 years old with an emphysema or something like that. Yeah. And stop smoking. Yeah. I'm talking, an artist is talking this to you. You should stop smoking, quit smoking, because if you're doing digital, you can do whatever you want. You can be overweight. You can be whatever. But if you're doing traditional, try to be a little more leaner, because you don't know where your next, food play is coming. So if you're a starving artist, yeah, you're gonna look starving. Sometimes it's not difficult to dress the part. I mean, being a starving artist, yeah, been there. I told you that for a reason. But you need to have a lot of things. But let me tell you, that's the main difference between, traditional. It's traditional stays there. It's there. All other thing in traditional, you better have a archival paper if you are using, watercolors, or have methods, like the varnish if you are using oils. Also, you can use varnish with the acrylics. You got to have very, very nice quality acrylics if you want your art to survive like a bunch of years. Also, the same with oils, unless you want to see your oils in the next 10 years like cracking. Yeah, that is cool with the Mona Lisa. Not with something that was made nowadays. Yeah, that's just for you to know. Well, that is the main difference between traditional and digital art. Right now with digital art, you have a bunch of advantages. You can use layers. If you do a mistake, you can just come back and erase the mistake, and the rest of the paint continues. Now, you cannot do it with the traditional. Once it's done, it's done. When it's dry out, you better paint on top, because it's permanent. So some things that you have to bear in mind. Well, I will try to devote some of my videos to do this kind of traditional thing, so you will see. Okay, I'm not telling you that I'm going to be like a professor or a teacher or something from art, but I'm going to give you some demos, some hints. Well, again, my best advice is go and learn your skills, because I firmly believe talent over nature. I firmly believe that. But skills is something that you have to hone with. You are born with the talent, not the skills. Skills is something that you learn. So the many of the people that tell you, oh yeah, I was born without talent. I was pretty bad at drawing when I was a kid. Probably you have parents that they don't care about that. You just showing something pretty bad and say, oh yeah, it's okay. Yeah, they don't show any interest. They don't want you to pursue a career or something in that. They don't want you cultivating you that talent. Many of the parents right now, it doesn't matter, but it's a sign of the days. Many of the parents want you to be a money machine, because many of the parents, me included, wants you not to do the mistakes and the mess up that we did before. Because we love you. That's the truth. We love our children. We don't want them to do the stupidity that we did before. So we then want to be a best version of ourselves, which is a crass error. Okay? It's not, I have a daughter. She's not the best version of myself. She is the best version of herself. That is, you have to learn to tell your children and also encourage them. So the many people that says, oh yeah, I was in engineering and I was doing AutoCAD and I was doing this and I never, 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 ever, ever touch it, something like a drawing or doing like a cintiq drawing. Probably one of these things happen in their life. One, they weren't encouraged, to go pursue that. Probably the parents didn't show any kind of interest and they see something pretty bad and pretty horrendous and said, oh yeah, well, the kid doesn't have any talent. So yeah, don't bother. Don't worry. Probably there's so many other things that you are good. And probably, but sadly, that is not. Well, that is a bad mistake because let me tell you, you see my drawing right now and how can I draw? And that is a process. I've been doing this for a bunch of years, decades. But when I started, when I was just 6 to 7 years old, I was drawing like a 6, 7, or a 9 years old. There is no such thing as there is some kind of prodigy, but the prodigy has to be trained first. You see somebody, you can train him to be a prodigy. It's not like a beautiful girl, 10 years old, a little princess, start, painting perfectly, anatomically perfect, well proportioned Barbies. It's impossible. That isn't true. It's true. They were trained. They were trained at very early age, and they will put it the concept. And the good thing about training is depends on the trainer. If the trainer make this, comfortable enough and very nice and also fun. If you're a kid and you're just, you have to do this, blah, 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 blah. Like a Nazi, art Nazi. Really? That's so bad. And the kid will start, building walls. Because it says, I don't want to feel that way. This is not right. I don't want to feel that way. And they will start avoiding that. Probably that happened with many of these so-called artists that they said, oh, I was so bad at drawing. Well, the truth is you were good, but you weren't trained. Nobody cares about that. Then you have this because sooner or later, we want to do what the talent tells us to do. The difference of the right brain people versus the left brain people is we, the right brain people, we tend to be a lot of emotional. So the emotions can take a hold of us. And many of the times our talent is like a war horse. There's no way to tame it. You better go with the war horse, you better ride it, but it will tell you where it goes, not you. So the skill, the training is you telling your talent where you want to go. No, I want to go the other corner, not that place. See, that is skills. That is how you gain skills. So you need proper training. So, there is places like Domestica, Udemy, there is art schools. There is no such thing as a bad art school. There is good art schools for the resume, for your curriculum vitae. There is many good schools, but there is no such thing as an artist that has to be in a good school. Let me tell you what Eugene Delacroix, who was an artist for the early 20th and late 19th century, said, let's tell me how to do it. I'll put the rest. That's it. I will tell you how to do it. What tools you use. You will put the rest. The rest, it depends totally on you. Depends on how you hone your style, how you, how you use a file to make your style sharper, how you sharpen your style, how you can sharpen that thing. That depends entirely on you. So let's go and try to do this challenge. I guess too much chit chat for now. Well, let me remind you. You can just click and subscribe, help this channel up. Also, you can just buy me a coffee. Coffee.com/Gus Duenas. There is the link in the description of this video. whether it's in YouTube or on Facebook, and you can just buy me a coffee. You can just buy me a coffee, $3 per month, and you will be helping me out to get a better camera, because I'm getting a little, bored of my EOS Rebel T3i, the one that I've been using for these transmissions and this streaming. So I'm getting a little boring about that, and I want to get a better one, not the fancy one. I don't want a red, guys. I don't have the time, and the learning curve for the red cam is too much. Yeah, I just want a decent camera, probably an R100 or an R500 Canon. That's it. So if you want to support this artist, to all my followers, I have 123 followers. Yeah, you. Yeah, well, people said, yes, 123. Yeah. Well, for me, it's great. Okay. So thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. And let me tell you, you are so important for me. So let me know about what you think about what kind of character you want to be portrayed in this place, and I will do it. No question asked. So the other thing that I want to do, let me tell you this. You're going to love this. Is I will start doing a draw. I will do a draw, like one of these, I give something for free to my followers. But I will make a special program, and that special program is, for example, you will have the digital version of what I'm doing in that sessions. Yeah. And will be a link for the download, but only to the people that like the channel, like the video, and make a comment. I don't care about the comment. Just say, here I am, or I like it, or thank you, or whatever. Just put the comment there, because the drawing program, it will use, the comments and sometimes the likes. So I'm not gonna draw it everyone, because many of you don't have emails, or I don't know how to do it from YouTube. So yeah, if you know something, just message me and tell me how to do it, and I will. But I want to be honest, and many of the people, probably 90% of the people that is watching my streaming is out of my channel, is not subscribed. So I want to be fair for the people that like my channel that is not subscribed yet. So I will do that later on, not now. But the other thing is, also, if you want to support this channel, buy me coffee. I told you already. But the other thing is, there is a link for PayPal. So you can make one-time donation, two-time donation, something recurring. It's up to you. And I will appreciate that amount. Well, I know I'm a starving artist. This is not my main, bread and butter, because I'm a graphic artist, and I'm also a digital artist, and I'm an illustrator. So that's my, bread and butter. So if you can help me out, whatever you are putting in front of this, you will be helping me out to get my new equipment. That's it. And get things better for this channel. Probably a better decoration or something. I don't know. Well, that is it. And the other thing, follow me in my social media. I have not only YouTube, but I have, I have Twitter. Now it's X. Yeah. Thank you, Elon. Don't like you, but I like your cars. And also I have Instagram. You can just follow me in my social media. I try to put in my social media, when I have time, all things that are related to what I'm doing. Right now, I'm in Threads. You can just communicate and follow me in Threads. I try to, answer all the people that is looking for the illustrators. I mean, I'm an illustrator. I can help them out. Not for free, by the way. Not for free at all. I'm not doing this for free. This is my main bread and butter. So, guys, let's try to do something. And I'm gonna try to do a Katsuyori. So let's start it, shall we? I'm gonna put this back, and now it's in this place. And let me change to my art desk. So yeah, right now I'm so right now I in my Click Studio Paint, but I just see that I don't need this uh, this thing. So let me see if I can edit my file. Let me see print settings, preference settings, manage forms. Uh, Window. Let me see. I don't know. I like. And this is what I like Photoshop sometimes more. Change canvas size. Yay. Um, 14. I do 11 by 14. Yeah. Okay. I do 11 by 14. This is 11 by 14. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. So, I'm gonna do a cat story. What is this? It's a cat that is a samurai. And I love samurai cats. And I love thing I like a lot. So now probably I'm gonna do my samurai cat this other way. No, I like this more. Yeah, I like this more. So I'm gonna try to do first. We're gonna do the sketch. Yep, we are gonna work the sketch. But instead of that, last time I was working with the. We are gonna do watercolors, flat watercolor brushes. So this is the flat watercolor brush. So let me show you a little more about this flat watercolors. It's gonna be like this because it's gonna be watercolor. We have the round watercolor brush, which is exactly like it, but it's still watercolor. We have the Sublime, and we have the watercolor splash. And nice texture. So we are water blender. See, it's a water blender. Yeah, we can use a water blender. That is beautiful. See this? This is nice. We can use the water blender at all. So yeah, this is, we are gonna use watercolor. So we have the watercolor 4. No. We have the watercolor 3. Maybe. No. We are still like the flat watercolor. Which is gonna be this. No, I guess the round watercolor is pretty good. So we are gonna use, also we have the wet wash. Let me show you the wet wash. This is the wet wash. What is like this way? Well, let me tell you why. Because I'm doing something very, very, very complicated. So yeah, for the machine is like this. Let me, yeah, okay. We are gonna use the, oh, this is the rough wash. Uh, Not good at all, but whatever. Oh yeah. So let's use the round watercolor and the flat watercolor. Okay. So we're going to try to use pencil. This is my, yeah, this is my pencil. And we are going to try to do the. Is my pencil still my pencil? Oh no. Right. Let me try to do this. Like this guy here. So let me try to do my pencil. Oh wow. Wow, this pencil is nice. But I guess I will use the mechanical pencil. Wow, this pencil is even worse. Just pencil. Let's use the pencil, just the pencil. So I need some. Yeah, so you better get this right. All the time I'm getting this wrong. And I don't like it much. So you better get this right. I mean, oh, uh, yeah, we are trying to get this right. It's not like this right. So let me see. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'm having this, and the other is like this, like this. Yeah, we're trying to get to the. Mm, Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we have the right now the so we're starting, giving this guy a little. Okay. Now we have almost the anatomy, so I'm gonna make a new layer because I want to have the face of my friend, the cat. So, so let me see where the cat is. Uh, Probably this part a little more smaller. Okay. Maybe I need these guys to be a little bigger. Yeah, they need to be a little. They are too separated, so I have to make it closer. Yeah, let me make this guy closer. Yeah, probably here. Yeah, there have to be blue. Yep. And this guy also. Yeah, a little closer. See, this is something that you cannot do using. See, this is something that you don't do typically with the. So let me see. Okay, let me get this. Um, okay. Okay, I'm gonna make this. Let me copy this layer just to have the new layer mask. Let me duplicate the layer so I have this duplicated just in case something happens. Let me duplicate also the body, duplicate layers. It's good to have this layer duplicated and invisible, so if something mess up, you can just recover it. Now we are gonna merge. So we have those both layers merge, and we can still, want to get some of these things. Okay, so let me. Okay, this is a bird version of the cat. Okay, so let's do the line art. I'm gonna start jumping to the line art. So let me make a new one. This guy gonna make a little, yeah, because I want to see a line art. Line art, I'm gonna use a real JPEG. What's the size? 14? I guess 14 is okay. It's more than okay. So, mm, mm, mhm. Let me see my friend here. Oh, yeah. I guess this is, yeah, this is better. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is the line art. So we finished the line art. So let's see if we can make, you know, something out of this. Mm, this is not making too much sense. Yeah. Let me see this because I still think the face is too small. Hmm. Let me see the cat. No, the cat has the face like that. They have the face too big. So yeah. But I guess the face is not centered. It should be centered. So let me center the face. Uh, should be like this. Um, yeah, it's okay. So right now we are gonna use the magic one, and let's see if I have everything here that it should be done. Yeah, magic one is okay. So I have everything in one place. Let me go select, invert select, and let me make a new one, which is gonna be my paper. So let me get my paper. I guess I will do my paper like I know it's like something like this. Nah, a little more lighter, lighter. Yeah, something like that. That's gonna be my paper. So I will start. This is gonna be my paper. So I will start. No, wait a minute. I'm gonna be using watercolor, so I need a white paper. Yep, white paper. So this is the white paper. Okay. So let's start doing the watercolors. Okay, so let's do let me see the watercolor. Uh, this watercolor is not that bad. Oh yeah, let me get it. Yeah, this is like a texture watercolor. It's not that bad. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see if I get rid of this. I'll put this here. So still is not the pure white color. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I guess with the watercolor, you have to use like the real color that you're gonna use. If you're gonna use black, you're gonna use black. Uh-huh. This and this. You're gonna use black. You will be using black. So let me see. Flat watercolor. Okay. We're using flat watercolors. So let's use the word blender. You see how it works. This is the word blender. It's gonna be a wash. It's nice. It's gonna be like a wash. We are just using watercolors. Okay, we're doing like a partially watercolor. So let me do something before, and I start making this India ink brush pen. It's okay, brush pen, and I will be making something like this. See, so it's not gonna be like a black. It's not gonna be like such thing. But for example, Mm, uh, yeah, yeah, this is way better than black black. See? Probably we are gonna do the same with the, and this part is gonna be a little more darker. So this part is gonna be darker. This part is gonna be the finally darker. Part. And this part is also a little darker. So yeah, let me make these guys into this. I'm not sure still what is gonna be the color because the picture of the samurai that I took the pose is pretty much the guy is in zero color. It's a black and white picture of a samurai from the 19th century. 19, yeah, probably 19th century because by the 20th century there's no samurais at all in Japan. So yeah, which is sad, you know. So yeah, okay. Let's come back to the watercolor. We're using the round watercolor. I mean, the flat watercolor. So for the flat watercolor, need some. Oh, oh, I'm in the wrong place. I'm gonna make this a little more. This is a little more yellowish. Yeah. Yeah. And well, this part. Let me do some. Let me do some. That is this. see. This is way better. Okay, we got the face, and the face looks pretty nice. But I need a little more of the flower color. I need more of the black. Certain parts. More of the black and certain parts. Uh-huh. And I need like a green color. Not like a green color because the eyes of these guys are like greenish. Green color. But some yellow. So yeah. And definitely some black. Yeah, white doesn't work. Mm-hmm. Some gray here. Okay, so this is pretty much my style. And watercolor, let me go to the watercolor blender. And the good thing about this things, these blenders, these things is that you can just find it. Okay, we can just do these things and we can just make, better. I'm just using watercolors. I'm not using white at all. I'm just using the white of the paper because that's the way watercolors in real life work. Okay, so let's see if I find a nice kind of samurai. Okay, it's kind of like a green one, but this guy has like a two. Yeah. Okay. Let's do like a green one and a gray one and something like a whitish. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. This color is better. I will use like this one has like it's like a kind of like this color. Mm-hmm. We'll use the flower color around. Yeah. Okay, for you guys, you see what we just did. Using watercolors and blenders. That's using watercolors. I'm not using white at all. I'm just using different techniques. And that's it. And let me use the water blender again, but I need it bigger. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And this is gonna be a little more yellowish. This one here. Excuse me. So I'm not using layer. I'm just painting it in the same place. I'm not using the, what is this called? I'm not using the other colors like the one that you've been telling all the time to use, like the different layers and the different um, what is this? The blendings, the different blendings and the different layers. I'm not using them at all. I'm just using some sort of that, some sort of like what color wish, just watercolor. Am I using blending? I'm doing something that I wouldn't do using the regular kind of watercolor stuff, because all of the time that doesn't work this way. Let me get this guy. Yeah. So yeah. And I'm gonna use the blender again because it's so cool to use. It will give me this texture that I need right now. Then I will use, like a regular places. You probably have noticed watercolor requires a lot of things to make it work. Ah, Okay, so I'm trying to do the blender. Okay, and now let me see if I can just paint this with the what is the one that with the texture? What is the texture? Oh yeah. Okay, let me. Okay, I'm just this one with some texture here. Okay, which one is the one with the texture? Oh, this one I like it. It's creating texture. That's why I like much in my paintings. Texture. I love texture. See that? I have a lot of texture here. That's what I'm actually looking for. A little more texture. That is so nice. I see this kind of create texture. I like it. I like this. I don't know which is the watercolor one. Watercolor two. You are definitely my friend. My new watercolor. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have some here, but still I need a little more of like. And also, I need to make something with this guy. Yep. Same with you. Yeah. Let's make some. Okay, let's go watercolor too. See what you can make of this. Just the periphery. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, it's nice. I like it right now. I like it a lot. So yeah. Flower color. Okay, let me see. Okay, now we're doing something interesting with this guy here. We're doing also something interesting here. So well, guys, I guess this is could be done for today. We'll continue next week. Let me get you back to this place. Well, thank you so much for joining me. This is what we did, just doing the traditional watercolor method that I'm using right now. Well, let me remind you, this is Gus. I'm a professional illustrator. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. You know, if you want to support this channel, there is only easy way. Click and subscribe. It's totally free. You can just go to the YouTube, click and subscribe, and help me get the goal of this channel to have at least 1K followers. And also, you can just buy me a coffee, coffee.com/Gus Duenas. And you can just make it one time, two times, or recurrent, whatever is in your heart. The other thing is there is a donation link for PayPal in the top of this channel in YouTube, and you can help me out from there. And also, as always, follow me on my social media, Instagram, I have X, and also I have YouTube and Facebook. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next week when we try to finish this little kitty. Thank you so much. See you next week. Have a blessed weekend. Bye.